loud, and in the world that I knew, I didn't know about you.
Hey, I'm Hilary Kole. Thank you so much for listening to me on Amazon.com.
On the merry-go-round.
Well, I live in New York City, and I was actually born in New York City. I come from a very musical family. My father was a Broadway singer. He still sings. He did 7 Broadway shows. My grandmother was one of the first female agents, booking agents, basically booking all of the big bands in the 40s and 50s. My sister's a professional vocalist and flautist, and here I am. So it was a very musical upbringing.
Do I love you? Oh my, do I, honey? Did I do I love you? Honey, did I do?
I was influenced a lot by, of course, Ella and Sarah, but for this project I really went back to singers from the 50s and 60s that I thought had a real honesty to their music. When we decided to record Haunted Heart, it was really important for me to work with musicians that I had been associating myself with over the past few years. I'm really honored to have, of course, John Pizzarelli playing on it as well as producing the album, but I also used my working trio, which is Ted Firth, the most amazing accompanist and pianist you'll ever hear, as far as I'm concerned. Paul Gill, a wonderful, wonderful bass player and an incredible arco player, and Mark McLean, an incredible drummer from Toronto. And I've been working with all 3 of them for the last few years, and I really wanted it to be a band effort for this first album for me.
Dreams are dust, it's you who must belong to
Working with John was just great. He was so encouraging, and he really helped me to get confident with playing the piano. He insisted that I play Blackberry Winter on the CD, and he was just so encouraging and warm, and it was easy. It was so much fun, and we had a ball. And a week later, the album was done, and it felt like no work at all.
I think what Hilary brings to the music is a freshness, you know. She says her approach to the songs is new, yet she still has an eye on the past. You know, these are standards that won't go away because they're brilliant, and she recognizes that, and still she makes the songs sound like they were written yesterday. Haunted Heart's a great example of how she's made her own take on that. She's heard it in a different way, and she writes that arrangement and brings it to the table.
Blackberry Winter comes without a warning, just when you think that spring's around to stay. So you wake up on a cold, rainy morning and wonder what on earth.
I always consider myself a musician-singer. I think it's really important for singers to know their craft, to understand music, to understand harmony, and to me it's just it's the most organic expression of the song, to understand that everything is a part of it, not just the lyric, the harmony, the rhythm, the melody, and the arrangement. And so, you know, I'm very lucky to have an arrangement background, a composition background, that I really feel like it's another level of the song when I get to arrange it, and it's just another way to interpret the song. I was really drawn to jazz because I feel that it's some of the greatest writing of all time, and it really is America's greatest art form, and I feel very strongly about singers, about me presenting this music to a new generation of listeners. I believe this music is as vibrant and as vital as it was when it was written.
Romance was the thing I kidded about. How